Every price tag tells a story. From the gadget you're browsing online to the coffee you bought this morning, there's a hidden journey of numbers. It all starts with two key figures: the cost price, what the shop paid, and the selling price, what you pay. If the selling price is higher, that's a profit. If it's lower, that's a loss. But in business, the dollar amount isn't the whole story. What really matters is the percentage profit, calculated from the original cost. It measures efficiency. A 25% profit on a $40 shirt is a solid, repeatable win. So how is that final price built? First comes the markup, the amount added to the cost to create the initial selling price. Then come the sales, and here's a crucial trap: compound discounts. If an item is discounted by 10% and then another 5%, you can't just add them to get 15%. The second discount applies to the already reduced price. A $200 item becomes $180 after the first 10% discount. The final 5% is then taken from that $180, landing you at $171. A straight 15% discount would have been $170. It's a small difference, but it all adds up. The final layer, at least in Australia, is the Goods and Services Tax, or GST. It's a clean 10%. To add it, you just multiply the price by 1.1. But the real trick is finding the tax already baked into a price. Want to know how much GST is an $1,100 laptop? Just divide by 11. That's it. You get $100 in tax, meaning the original price was $1,000. This simple rule works every time. From cost to markup to discount to tax, each step is a link in a chain. Understanding it demystifies the world of commerce. Next time you see a price tag, you'll know the math that got it there.